Rising power, Allis Chalmers.
Ask several tractor operators what they think a 100-horsepower tractor ought to be, and chances are you'll get a lot of different answers. That's because a lot of different things are expected. It's a tough job to put everything into a 100-horsepower tractor to satisfy the greatest number of discriminating operators. For some, it's the big tractor for plowing, disking, or chiseling. For others, it may be one of the smaller units in a large operation, used for planting, cultivating, or spraying. On some farms, it will be the only source of power and must do it all. We know you expect it to be versatile enough for all kinds of work, adaptable to any job, economical, and easy to handle. That's exactly why Allis Chalmers developed the 7000, with something for everyone. It's the 106 PTO horsepower version of our total tractor concept, a balanced, interrelated combination of power, speeds, hydraulics, and control, with a full course of Allis Chalmers' easy servicing features to make routine maintenance practical and convenient. The 106 PTO horsepower is generated by the Allis Chalmers-built 649T six-cylinder direct injection diesel engine. It's turbocharged to let its 301 cubic inches develop full horsepower while going easy on the fuel. Fuel consumption is 0.442 pounds of fuel per horsepower hour at 100% load. The 649T engine is built for turbocharging with a high-strength, deep-skirted block and 7 main bearings carrying the crankshaft. Cross-flow head design, intake manifold on one side and exhaust on the opposite side, permits larger ports for better scavenging of combustion chambers and keeps intake air cooler. The air cleaner is big and efficient. A pre-cleaner and a backup safety element are available for extremely dusty conditions. An indicator on the left side of the engine tells you when the air cleaner element needs servicing. 2 full-flow filters keep the engine oil clean. They're inverted, so oil cannot drain back into the sump when the engine is shut down, and you don't spill oil changing elements. One thing everyone wants in this size tractor is plenty of speed versatility. The 7000 has 12 forward speeds, 3 reverse, with 9 of the 12 below 8.5 miles per hour to match power and speed to field and operating conditions. 2 levers, both in the convenient console, control the transmission. Select one of 4 forward or reverse ranges. Then power shift through 3 speeds in each range. It's easy as driving your car. The low-range clutch is controlled by the clutch pedal to start the load and to inch for hitching. And there are no dry clutches to wear. The clutches are hydraulically operated and oil-cooled for smooth shifting and long life. If you depress the foot clutch while operating in intermediate or high, the power shift is automatically shifted into low, so you'll always start the load in low. During the last 10% of clutch pedal travel, a brake is applied to the power shift assembly and gears. They stop. You shift ranges without gear clashing. There's a park lock in the transmission for positive holding power, conveniently controlled by the gear shift lever. A big 4-pinion differential directs power to beefy bull gear final drives with the size and strength to ride out shock loads and sudden starts. 3¼ inch axles have the size and strength to handle big horsepower output and wide working implement pressure. The fully independent PTO, 540 and 1000 RPM in a single unit, has an inching valve that lets you feather the PTO into the loads. The PTO output shaft fits into a dry socket, so there's no oil contamination or loss when changing speeds. Speed changing is easy. Remove 6 bolts, reverse the spline, and replace the 6 bolts in the other bolt circle. You can't make a mistake because you can't get all the bolts in the wrong flange. As a safety precaution, the PTO lever automatically returns to neutral when the engine is stopped. And everything comes to a halt when you step on the individually operated brakes. They're ball-actuated, double-disc type, with linkage that lets low foot effort get it all done. The 7000 hydraulic system puts out 25 gallons per minute through a dual-section hydraulic pump. It feeds the power steering, three-point hitch, remote outlets, and traction booster system. Hydraulic system controls are at your fingertips. Traction booster system and control levers provide instantly responsive control of mounted implements. 2 sets of remote outlets are standard. So are breakaway couplers, along with easy release levers for fast hookups. Add an optional third remote if you need it. A Husky Category 2 3-point hitch and a swinging drawbar is standard equipment. Extendable draft arms move up and down and from side to side to help you hook up easily even when you're slightly off the mark. Built-in hand cranks make lift link adjustments quick and convenient. And removable float pins allow enough play so wide working implements follow the lay of the land. Whether it's row crops or open field work, the 7000 has front tread spacings for the job. Depending on tire sizes, you can have treads from 60 to 88 inches. For big capacity front loaders or larger front mounted tanks, you can order the heavy-duty front axle with heavier front wheels equipped with larger bearings and 8-bolt mounting. Rear treads up to 93 inches with power shift rear wheels and all the way up to 120 inches with optional long axles. A wide range of rear tire sizes matches your 7000 to your row widths, crops, and conditions. You can build a maximum flotation with dual rear wheels if conditions call for it. Or add weight front and rear to reduce wheel slip, tire wear, and fuel waste. Daily maintenance is a snap, or rather an unsnap of 2 clamps to remove the entire side panel. The engine and air cleaner are fully exposed for service. The batteries swing out, hip high, and the 37-gallon fuel tank is mounted low, so you fill it with both feet on the ground. The 7000 cab door opens wide. Wide, non-skid steps welcome you into a new world of real quiet. The Acousticab 2 set a new record low of only 76.5 dBA in official tests. Up in the pressurized cab, you can make your own environment in 102 cubic feet of remarkable comfort and full-circle visibility. You'll run long hours in the field without fatigue. The seat adjusts to suit the way you like to drive. Fold-up armrests and seatbelt are standard. The optional luxury seat provides 10 different adjustments, including lumbar support and swiveling, assuring you the finest in operator comfort. Tilt the steering wheel to your liking, and you'll find all controls within easy reach. You may want to add the optional telescoping steering column and foot accelerator. You'll find instrumentation is also complete, even to a monitoring system that guards the alternator, oil pressure, and transmission oil temperature. Add air conditioning and an AM or AM/FM stereo radio, an 8-track stereo tape player, and the quiet Acousticab 2 becomes your personal studio. Comfortable, quiet, and under control. No need to stay in the dark. You can nearly turn night into day with the optional stadium lights. 4 front and 4 rear lights flood the entire work area. And for seeing all around you, there are 2 remotely controlled mirrors. Stadium light package includes mirrors and a 72-amp alternator to keep batteries at full charge. The 7000, right for more farms, more farmers, right for you, because it has a lot for everyone.
The rising power in farming, Allis Chalmers every time.
From Allis Chalmers, the rising power in farming.